Fields and Eddie Browning setting to do action, fans. And take a look at that special guest referee, Cowboy Bob Orton. This is going to be one matchup that's not going to get out of hand. The legend Bob Orton in control of this matchup. Eddie Browning waiting for Earl Fields. Earl not taking any fast-paced action to get in the ring here. The fans here in Knoxville giving Earl all he can handle on the apron. It looks like Earl might finally get this match started. Into the ring. Final instructions from Orton, our special guest referee. Carl elbow tie up center of the ring and goes to armbar. Goes Browning. Sent for the right corner. Reversal now. Fields into the corner. Out of the corner. Big hip lock takedown right there. Sends Fields down. Now arm drag and into the armbar submission for Browning. Browning, great offensive flurry here to start this matchup. Got a nice vertical base. Oh, just stomps right there on the arm. And then vertical base will take down to an arm drag takedown for Browning. Browning with the offensive here. Great crowd watching the matchups here. As Fields turns around on Browning, and now using the ropes to his advantage. That's not what you want to see right there. Cowboy Bob Orton right there to let him know, get off those ropes. Browning in a little bit of trouble here. He gets sent for the ride, and he'll take a nice shot to the down as Fields apply rear chin lock. Looking to wear out Browning. Right in there to check the submission is the special guest referee, Cowboy Bob Orton. Orton checking on Browning, making sure he's not submitting, but Browning working to a vertical base. There's a shot to the midsection and a second one off the ropes, and a big clothesline by Fields takes down Browning. He had a steam of momentum, but that big clothesline takes him down and stops him in his tracks. World of hurt as Browning finds his way to a corner. Now Fields just applies a choke in the corner. And there's a 2 count, 3 count by referee Orton. Oh, and he flips the hat off Fields. And now Orton shots. Boom, there's the second one by the Cowboy. And a big time neck breaker takes down Browning, takes down Fields, and a 3 count as Browning, Eddie Browning, your victor. Earl Fields thinks a little worse for the wear, should have never put his hands on the big Cowboy. Fans in Knoxville really loving that one as Eddie Browning victorious over Earl Fields. And Earl Fields, he's looking for a field to play in, and I'm not sure he knows what his field of play is, as he is hanging over a barrier there trying to find his way out of the way, and out of the way is in the way, and he doesn't know where he's headed. Fields took a nasty neck breaker there and took the loss as he's heading back to the back. Second matchup here today, Josh Faust versus the State Trooper. Faust in the ring. Cagey veteran in the ring, trying to get this crowd here in Knoxville all fired up. Already see one great matchup on this card. More great matchups to come, and now we see the entrance of the big State Trooper. Big masked man coming to the ring. Faust definitely gives up the size advantage. Hoping to use his speed and quickness to his advantage. State Trooper, he's not in any hurry to get in the ring. He finally makes his way to the apron. Slides into the ring. We're looking to get this match started. Referee in control of this matchup. He's checking both men. Checks that mask of the State Trooper. He's not too happy about that one right there. Faust now going to be checked. Want to keep this one just as clean as possible, and now call for the bell, and this match is underway. State Trooper and Josh Faust. Faust trying to use his speed to advantage, get a little bit of leverage there on the State Trooper right early here in the matchup. They'll start collar elbow tie up center of the ring. Arm lock taken by Faust, and now into the ropes will break the hold. We'll circle up now as the hold was broken. A lot of jockeying for position here early in this matchup. State Trooper all over this crowd. Faust trying to get him fired back up. Great crowd here in Knoxville as caught elbow back center of the ring. Faust right back to the arm. He likes working on that arm, staying right on it. Into a hammerlock now. Duck in behind with that hammerlock. Out of great leverage on that. Crowd right behind Faust. Reversal into a headlock by the State Trooper. Trooper now applying his leverage in the center of the ring with that headlock. And Faust get a little leverage, send him off. Big shoulder tackle, going to take down Faust. Man, what a big time tackle by the State Trooper. Both men find vertical base again, and now the State Trooper wants a test of strength. And I think Faust wants to go to the other arm. That's a little unnerving to the State Trooper. Well, he'll oblige. And now a nice switch over by Faust here. The crowd in Knoxville loves his tactics, but the State Trooper doesn't. He's just going to knock him down to the ground, and right to the throat goes State Trooper. He is putting some force behind that. Now he's going to use the ropes. Now, come on now. That's just ridiculous. Get to wrestling. That's not wrestling. That's just a brutal attack right there. Now Faust's going to fire back, punches of his own. He didn't like that very much. And back to the eyes. Right goes State Trooper. Rear chin lock applied, seated on the ground, but Faust trying to get some blood moving. He's getting the claps going, trying to get this crowd moving. Wants that crowd behind him. He's having a little hard time getting that blood moving, but he's moving now, back up. He works to a bit of a vertical base, gives one shot, gives two shots. He has the hold broken. He'll duck under one clothesline. Oh, watch out for the second one. Down to the ground you go, Faust. Oh, my goodness. And now chokehold being applied. There's a 3-4. Now you got to break the hold. Ref, you might want to get in there. That could be a disqualification. Watch that 5 count. Now, using the ropes to his advantage again is the State Trooper. Big-time choke right there. Much to the dismay of this crowd in Knoxville. And now as Faust works to a vertical base one more time, he comes up, he's in the corner. He's going to lay some big-time punches in. Fist of Fury in the corner, just slamming him into the head. That big, burly frame of a head. And now Trooper's going to push him off. And, oh, he'll push him off and fall flat on his back. Faust with a cover. There's 2. Big kick out by State Trooper, about 2.5. Trooper goes back to the eyes and will turn this tide back in his favor. Trooper back to the offensive, going to every method he can. Big chop right there. Knocks Faust back into the ropes. And he'll give him another one, using the ropes there for a little bit of rope-a-dope leverage. But here comes Faust firing back. There's one, but that's enough as a big elbow will drive down Faust to the ground. Trooper trying to seek approval from this Knoxville crowd, and he's not going to hear much of it. They're not having much of it. Big boot by Faust on the way back up. He's trying to find some offense, trying to fire his way back. Reversal by Trooper. He'll find nobody home. Big roll up. Here comes Faust. 1, 2, and he got him. Big time roll up. Got him quick in the corner. Faust, your winner. My goodness, look how quick things turned on the Trooper. Just like that. Josh Faust, your winner. Man, he was in a world of hurt, but he got the big man's momentum forward and was able to knock him back. And when he got him moving backwards, his whole weight moved, and it was a 3 count, and Faust, your winner. State Trooper doesn't like a bit of it, but man, he got beat. State Trooper is slow to leave the ring. He still can't believe what just happened to him, but he takes the loss here. The Knoxville crowd very still disapproving of him, but he takes the loss. Faust, your winner.
Hello, Knoxville. It's always great to be back. I'm Tim Horner. This is the Dirty White Boy, and thank you to Bob Orton Jr. for, I guess, tagging us up as commissioners. It's a lot easier than when we were fighting against one another. Absolutely. You know, we've been up and down the roads together, been in the ring together, fought each other. We have hunted together. We fished together. We had a lot of good times with your dad. But today, we're here for a different reason. And I'll let you elaborate on that if you want.
Alrighty. There's been a feud going on around here for about 17 years. And I think it's about time that it's put to rest right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And that feud I'm talking about is against Terry Landel and Ron Fuller. Now, for some reason, these two guys cannot get along. So, I'm inviting both gentlemen to come to the ring right now and let's settle this feud once and for all. Now, are you going to be on this thing all day, or are you going to make it short?
First of all, you guys screwed me today, okay? Shut up, lady. If I'd asked anything out of you, I'd have really squirted on your magnolia. But anyway, you know, everyone knows how bad that the Landels hated the Fullers. In 2000, and I know there's some few of the wrestling fans out there. In 2000, I got screwed out of this big deal that Ron Fuller had up here for 11 weeks. K-Town SmackDown. What have we got K-Town at, people? Huh. That's original, ain't it? But you know what? Tennessee Mountain Wrestling is still right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And then these two guys wants to bring Ron Fuller in, went to the old folks home and got him. Okay. You know, truthfully, this is God's day right here. So God, please, just make it happen, okay? What I've got planned. And I think before it's over with, all of you love it. Okay, let's bring out the big Tennessee stud.
Got anything you want to say, Mr. Fuller?
Yeah, I got a lot I want to say. Once he shuts his mouth and sucks his gut in, I'll talk to him. Hey, Landel, Well, first of all, it don't look like you come prepared to wrestle. Well, I'm going to take my shirt off. That's about as far as I need to go as far as whipping your ass, boy. Now, let's see about that belly, son. Let's see now who's going to be bad, okay? So.
You know, Fuller, I'll tell you, hold on a minute, somebody's wanting to call me. Buddy and Ron told me to be quiet, don't get on you. Wait a minute, hold on a minute. They said, please, Terry, don't do nothing to him. Okay, boys, I've got everything took care of. You know, this is God's day, and I'm going to tell you something, Fuller. You challenged me 17 years ago, right? If you could find you one of your old referees and bring him out here, we'll do it. I'm going to lay down for you because I'm not going to get you upset. Hold on a minute. Can you get somebody?
Hey, I have an old referee here. Hey, Mac, come here.
If you're looking for trouble, into the right place.
Now you all prepared, right? Here's my referee. You just have to be here.
Stop him in that fat gutter here.
All right, that's it, huh?
What it looks like.
One, two, three.
Now, are you happy? You didn't beat the other Landel, but you beat the little one. Okay. Let's do everything the right way. How many people likes old school wrestling? How many people? Okay, Fuller, put it over to the side. Forget everything that's ever happened between me and you. You know, I wouldn't want to leave this world hating you. God tells you not to do that. You know what I mean? I'm going to forget everything that I've ever done to you. You left Knoxville. Tennessee Mountain Wrestling's still here. But I tell you what, how many people would like to see me and him be the promoter together to bring old school wrestling back to Knoxville? Woo! Well, I tell you what, Fuller, you put that in your pipe, and I'm going to tell you something. Bob Orton says, let's do it, because you was the promoter in the 70s and 80s. Forget about 2000, because K-Town's always going to be here. Anybody runs Knoxville, I'm gonna put hell in them. But I tell you, it's better for me and you to be together against each other.
I'd have to give that a lot of thought, Terry. To be quite honest with you, but I'll give it some thought, man. If you're willing to cow down and do what you should do to make things work and to make things right, then I'll give it some thought. That's it.
You're just a big liar, man, because you know who the Tennessee Stud is. You handed me a plaque one time with my name Tennessee Stud on it, and now you're coming over here cowing down to him. That guy right there, I took his name, took it all over the world, guys. There's places they don't even know him, never heard of him. I'm a star there. I'm the Tennessee Stud, if there ever was one living. I'm Colonel Robert Parker. I'm Tennessee Lee. I'm everything you'd ever want to see in a professional wrestling ring. This is about insulting. You're insulting. You're insulting. And I'm going to tell you something. Before the night's over, I think there's a tag team back there, something you're going to be sponsoring tonight. I hope you got your sponsoring pants on, because I got mine on. And tonight, we're going to get some action going here before it's over. We're not just going to have somebody laying down in the ring so they can be beat. This is it, Daddy. We're going to get action going. Now what? They going to listen to you, they ain't going to get no action.
Hey, Robert, I used to do that for years, what you just did. I'm tired. Me and this man's going to get together and run these shows and run it the right way.
Hey, everybody sitting out here knows who the stud is and who the dud is, Jack. And they know that you used every name you can think of to make a name for yourself, including mine after I retired. But if you want to bring a wrestling team out here tonight, I'll be glad to go back there and take the other team, bring them out here. I'll manage my team, you manage yours, and we'll give them a wrestling match tonight. And I might even get a little bit of your ass before it's over.
Hold on a minute. I got something. Hey, I'm still in charge a little bit. Hey, let's let Jimmy Golden be the special referee tonight. Let's do that. You guys know what y'all want to see? Give it up for the Tennessee stud, Ryan Fuller. Business is business.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dirty White Boy, Tony Anthony, and White Lightning, Tim Horner. So take another toe, have a blow for your nose. One more drink for a turn you. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Ooh, that smell. The smell gets around you.
They will be presenting sponsored by Hispanic Chamber of Commerce in Tennessee
Said on your color TV screen, out around it, if you know what I mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Colonel Robert Parker at a total combined weight of 683 pounds.
Six-man tag action fans up next. And what great six-man tag action we've got here. Man, what an altercation there by the Fullers and the Landel and Terry Landel and our commissioners out. And my goodness, setting up this six-man tag coming up next. And what a great special guest referee, big special guest referees all up and down this card today. Jimmy Golden out here as our special guest referee for this six-man tag.
I am the American GI. This is the Stormtrooper, along with Shane Austin. We do what we want, when we want, to who we want. And you stinking rednecks are fixing to find that out.
To the ring by the Tennessee stud, Ron Fuller, at a total combined weight of 700.
Both teams being introduced and coming to the ring, and fans getting riled up here in Knoxville. Colonel's team's already out. Teams representing the other foilers here in our six-man tag team war. Fans, this one's going to be a great one, so sit down, buckle in for great six-man action. And, man, I got to tell you what, when six-man action hits the ring, it's going to be hard to follow. We'll keep up as best we can. You stick to it here, and I don't envy Jimmy Golden one bit trying to keep up with this one. Checking all the participants, trying to keep this one as clean as possible. One team checked, now team number 2 being checked. Man with the mask. Figure out each team right now, trying to figure out who the starters are, who we're going to get going first with here. Colonel's team going to go with one man, and now our USA Proud going to start here. Both combatants in the ring, circling out time, feeling out process here, and then get to it, collar to elbow, tie up, push back to the ropes, and a clean break right there. Nice by Jimmy Golden, get in there, get it broken up. Crowd really starting to love this six-man tag team war here in Knoxville on a beautiful day. Combatants still in this ring, crowd coming alive as the chance for this team come alive. And now another collar to elbow tie up, still in that early feeling out process here as the fans still so enthralled really into this matchup here, the six-man tag team war here in Knoxville. Both men now sent for the ride as come off, big tackle down, takes down the man to the mat, big time right there. A lot of forward momentum took him down to the mat. And, that's a lot of vicious maneuvering there. Both men still filling out. Each had a big offensive maneuver now, so we're kind of tied at one if you're keeping score. Big body slam there. Both men now still in that early phase. A lot of showboating now going on. Still trying to get the upper hand on each other. A lot at stake by both these teams. Now collar elbow tie up one more time. Big takedown right in the center of the ring. Lots of complaints from the fans toward the Colonel's team here. Strategy session results here in a big headlock being applied center of the ring. Great leverage on the headlock there in the center of the ring. Sends for the ride. Brought down there, float over. And coming off, tempted hit lock. Oh, nice reversal. Takes down the masked man. And another one going to send him for the ride. And he's going to scamper out. Oh, no, not over there. He might need a strategy session before he comes back in. They have a nice little word. And going to talk things over just a little bit. And he's going to tag out there. He's going to bring in the big GI man. And they're going to have a big tag out on the other side. And a little handsome and dancing there on the other side. So this should be an interesting matchup right here. The other two took a few minutes to fill their way through. I don't think these two are going to take too much longer. Big power into the corner there. And a nice smack right across the face. That's not exactly what I would call kosher wrestling rules, but you got to catch that one there. A little admonishment from our special referee, Jimmy Golden there, but they're back to it. Crowd in Knoxville not very appealing for the man in the camo. But, certainly do like the other team, and a crowd in Knoxville here, you can see the pleasure and the love they're giving this other team. Lock up one more time, center of the ring, big time back into the corner. You can see the power of this big man. And as they come out, oh man, fist and fury and a flying elbow takes down the big man. Now another big clothesline. He leaving his feet quick, big wind up and another takedown. And another strategy session on the outside of the ring is necessary right here. Colonel's going to have a long talk with his team. They're trying to figure out what's going on. Lots of fast-paced motion from Ron Fuller's team here. Two more big men in the ring here. Out in Knoxville getting a great show today. Backed up into the center of the ring. Still has the sunglasses on. It's a bright day, but I don't know about anybody wearing their sunglasses in the ring. I've heard about wearing your sunglasses at night, but this is an interesting concept. Big clothesline takes him down, and that might have sent the sunglasses flying. I think it did. Big clothesline leading into a big body slam and a down. But you go up, there's only one way to go, and that's down. Down for the count he almost was. Kick out at 2. Irish whip for the ride. Clothesline takes him down. Got almost a shoulder tackle clothesline. Got a lot of body in on that, but nonetheless knocked him flat on his back. Big time maneuver there, and another one there. Oh, going to send him for a reversal. Attempt one of his own, and that's going to get him. Oh my goodness. A lot of forward momentum and just dropped him down. Big GI man back in here and a big shot to the midsection. Oh, and to the eyes he goes. This is a lot of just blatant cheating right in front of that. And Jimmy Golden. Oh, and now the man on the outside. Look at that, going right to the throat. You don't want to see those kind of things, and the crowd in Knoxville letting them know about it. Referee Jimmy Golden right in there. Oh, he's got a chain. Our referee cannot find that. My goodness, that was right in front of our camera view. Another shot with that chain right to the throat. In a world of hurt right now. That chain certainly a big factor right now. Now working over to the ropes, trying to get up to a vertical base. Having a hard time here. Both shots to the throat have really taken it out of him. Now on the outside, the Colonel getting his action in there. Boot to the midsection. It's like 5-on-1 at this point, and those are numbers you really can't overcome. Gonna have to get a tag, and a tag fast if anything's going to happen. Admonishment from our special guest referee. Trying to get this thing under law and order. And another shot from that chain. A loaded fist one more time. Man, we got to get this under control. Cover here, too. Near fall right there. None too pleased with the count, but it's a 2 count nonetheless.
10 minutes has expired in the contest.
Big shot right across the face. The big man doesn't go down. In for an arm wringer, short clothesline. Oh, man, down to his feet. Quick tags. Oh, a little bait here. Trying to get the teams to just really come in. Trying to get a melee going here, but that's not going to work. Our referee right on top of things here. Trying to dump into the outside. Now using the rope for leverage, for choking. That's just not it. Our referee completely distracted in the other corner. Oh, my goodness, we need to get this under control. Now the man on the outside back involved. This is another 5-on-1 attempt. And now referee Jimmy Golden right there. And he's going to try to, he finally gets some control over the situation, but all too late. Some damage is done. And now back to the eyes. Count applied. My goodness, this team is just brutal. Just brutal. Now right on the throat. Oh, he's desperately in a bad situation. Ring's been cut off. He really needs to get back to his team. Nice fist to the center section, but now back to the eyes. Takes him down. Not a good idea. My goodness. Referee Jimmy Golden right in there, but the damage still already been done. Ron Fuller on the outside. He's almost had enough of this. He is yelling at the officials. Our crowd in Knoxville all over them, ready to see this thing take a turn, but with all these men on the outside. Now the chain to the throat. Man, and referee Jimmy Golden called it this time. He's right there. Put a lot of physical contact. Our crowd loves it here in Knoxville. They are happy to see some physical contact to really stop that chain from being used on the outside. Now out of the corner they come. Big shot to the forehead. And crowd coming alive here for this matchup. And now in the corner, a submission maneuver, but using the ropes, that's an illegal maneuver. Apply the count, official, and he's applying the account. And now we get a break. And now big time. And now a tag. Here come the guys. Boom, Mr. USA. Into the masked man. And all fists of fury. Sends him for the ride. Big time clothesline. Now shots to the midsection. Oh, here we go. We got a melee. Pier 6 brawl. Everybody's involved. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Everybody's around. Bodies flying everywhere. 2 men down there. There's another one. Shot there. There's one guy in the ring. And our official. Now the Colonel is involved. Where are the Fullers? They're all around the ring as well. Throwing him into the canvas. Bodies everywhere. The crowd in Knoxville trying to keep up with everybody flying all over the place. And now a cover in the ring, and there's 3. I'm not even 100% for sure what happened right there. But the pinfall went down.
Football field over there, and you're going to run laps all around the football field. And you, Jimmy Golden, do not get paid for this evening's performance.
Comedy jumping,
Said my piece.
ag education show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been told by
Fans, what a finish right there. Jimmy Golden beside himself, but he counted a 3 count. Things broke down quick and broke down in a hurry there at the end. It wasn't a 6-man, it was like 11-man there for a little bit. Our crowd in Knoxville, they got a show there with that 6-man tag team war. Wow. Everybody take a deep breath. Our winners and our not winners. Colonel is beside himself. admonishing his team, and I'm not sure he even wants to talk to his team. He just took a little step and a walk away. He's had enough of those guys. Here's our next matchup, big-time bonus battle royal. All these guys have been on the card throughout the evening. Josh Faust back in there. See, the guys from the six-man tag have been back in there. Eliminators, there's GI, and all the other guys back in the ring. And Body's going to be flying everywhere again with all these battle royals. That's how things usually go. Everybody just jockeying for position. Pride and money on the line in these battle royals, and everybody likes to fight for pride and money. Fist and Fury. As always, the rules, you got to get your man over the top rope. Both feet have to touch the ground. It's easier said than done. You have to beat your guy to submission, almost to submission, but then he becomes dead weight. You have to get him to go over the top rope. So things are a little dicey at this point. And there goes one guy over the top that his feet touch. Yeah, he's done. So there's one down. Just watching bodies and fists fly everywhere. These battle royals are just crazy. So much action all over the place. Big time shot to the throat right there. Those tactics still continue. Things still carrying over from that big six-man tag. Stepping on the hair here. Boy, that's a tactic right there. You don't see that one very often in battle royals. Shots everywhere. Guys wearing down here. Working in a corner. There's another one. He's over the top. Did he go to the outside? I think he's out. Those feet touch. Yeah, they call that one out. One more out. That was gone right there. We're down to 3 in the ring. Bit of a 2-on-1 right there. Yeah, nice big suplex right there. Boom, puts him down. Big time suplex. Don't see many of those high-risk maneuvers in these battle royals. Usually it's a lot of brawling tactics, just efforts to get men over the top rope. Man here's got a bit of an advantage. Both got a size advantage over both guys, but sometimes it just takes a bit of momentum to get that size over the top. And just like that, that's exactly what I meant. Momentum carried him right over the top rope. And that's what happens sometimes in these big-time battle royals. Men in the ring now. We're down to our final 2. This is where things get really crazy. Both men, they're starting out almost like a wrestling match now. Try to collar elbow tie up, but quickly cut off. Big knee to the midsection. That big knee to the midsection. Big reversals, now fighting for position, trying to get to that rope, going to try to go top rope. That's what it's all about, throwing over to the top rope. Down to a knee, that's not where you want your opponent to be in these battle royals. If he's down on a knee, you got to lift him up and then over. It's a 2-step process, and that's 2 steps you don't want to take. That's one more than you want. Now back up, vertical base, but he's going to fire to the midsection. And firing to the midsection. Now see, down on his back, that's not any good either. But sometimes you just got to go high risk. And I don't know about high risk, especially calling to go up top, because if you head up top, you're already outside. And if you're already outside, you're one step closer to being eliminated. He's firing up this crowd here in Knoxville. He's heading up top. He's heading second rope at least. Is he going to go up one more rung? He goes up one more rung. Up top. Looking for big high risk, dismantles and nobody home. Tried the big corkscrew and nobody was home. Both men are down. Both men are down. Up to a knee. Can they both fight up? That big high risk maneuver did not work out. My goodness. That could be the tide that turns here. That might be the opening that wins this matchup. And for the right, no, big reversal, sends him over, momentum carried him over, big time victory. Oh my goodness, that high risk maneuver, it didn't pay off, but the momentum shift took care of everything. Big victory here in the bonus battle royal in Knoxville. He seems none too pleased by what just occurred, but he has no one to blame but himself. That momentum took him right over. The crowd in Knoxville pleasing of our victor, but man, oh man, how that finished.
To the Tennessee Valley Fair, Merle 96.7 FM, and AA Bonding Company. One more time, the winner of our Legend Show Battle Royal, Sweet Dreams. Be sure to head over to the Tennessee Mountain Wrestling souvenir stand, where the K-Town Daddy Terry Landel is in the dunking booth for your opportunity to dunk him at this time.